Hello everyone, this is Varshit Bhatia and today we are going to discuss current affairs June 2016 for the second week. So beginning with early this week, people who qualified for Rio Olympics are Avtar Singh from Judoka. Judoka is a sport like judo, and the Rio Olympics are to be held in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil from 5th of August to 19th of August 2016. At French Open, Novak Djokovic won men's single title and Garbine Muguruza won women's single title. Dolphin is declared as city animal of Guwahati, and this is the first time that a city animal has been declared. Earlier, dolphin is the national aquatic animal till now and will be. So Guwahati is rich in dolphins, so dolphin has been named as the city animal of Guwahati. And Abhinav Bindra is named as India's flag bearer at the opening ceremony of Rio Olympic Games on 5th of August. So he will host the Indian flag at the opening ceremony of Rio Olympics. World's first 3D printed aircraft Thor was unveiled by Airbus at International Berlin Air Show, Germany. So there was an international air show that took place in Berlin. Berlin is the capital of Germany, and the 3D printed aircraft Thor was unveiled. The 3D printed aircraft is designed by Airbus. It's an aerospace company, and Thor is a 3D printed aircraft. Means it is not an actual aircraft. It is just the model of the aircraft, and this is the first time that the world has unveiled this in a 3D fashion. Till now the model used to be in a 2D format. Now it is just a small piece of aircraft which is having all functionalities that a real aircraft would have. So this is Thor. You need to remember the name Thor, and whatever has been bold in this, you need to remember this. So questions can come directly or indirectly, like what is the capital of Germany, what is the name of the aircraft, 3D printed aircraft, and which was the company which unveiled this aircraft. So all of these you need to remember. Coming to the next slide, Afghanistan President Ashraf Ghani inaugurated Afghan-India Friendship Dam. So they have renamed the earlier Salma Dam as Afghan-India Friendship Dam. This dam belongs to Herat province in western Afghanistan. Narendra Modi conferred with Afghanistan's highest civilian award, and the name of the award is Amir Amanullah Khan Award. Amir Amanullah Khan Award. India's first Mr. Universe Manohar Ek passes away. He was the bodybuilder, and he was also known as Pocket Hercules because of his small height, and he was a bodybuilder, so in that way he was India's first Mr. Universe, Manohar Ek. And North Atlantic Treaty Organization NATO, the headquarters of NATO is in Brussels in Belgium, and this is an organization, it's a European organization, and it has inaugurated this war games, and Anaconda 2016, in short form known as AN16. So these war games are nothing but they are just like in a Republic Day parade. We showcased our military strength, the Air Force's strength. Similarly, this is to showcase the army strength, the military strength of this European people. So this military exercise took place this year in Poland, and this was used to be done before the Cold War, but after the Cold War this has been ended and now it has been started again. So this military exercise recently took place in Poland. And just to remember from the point of view of exam, the headquarters of North Atlantic Treaty Organization, that is NATO, is in Brussels, Belgium. Coming to the next slide, there are certain newly elected chief minister because there were elections that were held in 5 states including 1 union territory. So Assam, the newly elected chief minister is Sarbanand Sonowal. Sarbanand Sonowal was the cabinet minister, union minister after the BJP win in 2014 Lok Sabha elections. So he was the Minister of Youth in the cabinet, but now he is the Chief Minister of Assam. Second, in Puducherry, which is a union territory, the Chief Minister, the newly elected Chief Minister, is from Congress Party. It's the name is V.S. Narayana Swamy. In Tamil Nadu, Jayalalitha regained her position as Chief Minister. In Kerala, Pinarayi Vijayan is the newly elected Chief Minister of Kerala. And in West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee. So, in Kerala, the governor is also very important because he was the earlier Chief Justice of India. So, you need to remember all of these names. The newly elected governors in the recent times is Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry. Kiran Bedi has been appointed as the Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry, and she has been appointed recently on 29th May. And Administrator of Daman and Diu and Administrator of Dadar and Nagar Haveli has been appointed as Vikram Devdutt. So the governor there is known as administrator. So we say administrator of Daman and Diu, administrator of Dadar and Nagar Haveli. Both of these places administrator is Vikram Devdutt, and he has been appointed recently as the administrator in March 2016. Mirza Imtiaz Commission set up to probe Jawaharlal Bagh Mathura violence. So there is a place in Mathura known as Jawaharlal Bagh, and there some people had occupied this land, and it has been accused to the state government that certain people of the state government were involved in this, in the acquiring of those lands. So Mirza Imtiaz Commission has been set up by the state government to look into the issue, and a public interest litigation was also filed in the Supreme Court regarding this issue, which was denied, and the petitioner was asked to approach the High Court. And from the point of view of current affairs, you need to remember that the place Jawaharlal Bagh in Mathura and Mirza Imtiaz Commission, two questions. Then Mukul Dwivedi and Santosh Yadav, these two people died. These two people were the martyrs, and they died in this violence. So you need to remember all that has been bold again. President Pranab Mukherjee will embark on a 3-nation visit from 12th June. The 3 African nations are Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire and Namibia. So he's on a 3-nation visit from 12th of June. And Inder Malhotra, a very renowned journalist, he's passed away recently at the age of 86. And Union government has launched a new scheme, International Yoga Award Scheme. This is to promote Yoga Day, that is to be celebrated every year on 21st June. This year India is celebrating this on 21st June, and the venue is Chandigarh this year. Victor Kurchoni is a very good player, and he was also a writer. He was a chess grandmaster, and he has won 4 times USSR chess championship, and he passed away recently. That's the news. And he belonged to Switzerland. The player belonged to Switzerland. Ambar Guruang passes away. He was the composer of Japan's national anthem, Sagun Tunga Fulka Hami. So you need to remember this, Ambar Guruang, the name of the person who was the composer of Japan's national anthem, and he passed away recently. An International Olympics Committee, IOC, has awarded the prestigious Olympic Order. Olympic Order is an award to Indian Olympic Association President N. Ramachandran. N. Ramachandran has been awarded with Olympic Order Award. N. Ramachandran, you need to remember this, an Olympic Order Award. Peruvian economist Pedro Pablo Kuczynski has won the presidential elections in Peru. Russian President Vladimir Putin has awarded the Order of Friendship to United Nations. So Vladimir Putin has awarded the United Nations, and United Nations General Secretary Ban Ki-moon and Russia has awarded this award to Ban Ki-moon for his cooperation in strengthening peace, friendship, etc. And Malaysian shuttler Lee Chong-wei, who earlier won the Malaysian Open Grand Prix of badminton, has regained his position of #1 in badminton. And Umang Bedi, very important news, Umang Bedi is the new head of Facebook India. Earlier she was the head of Adobe India. So Umang Bedi is the head of Facebook India. Coming to dates, early this month, 5th of June was celebrated as World Environment Day, 8th of June was World Ocean Day, as well as the World Brain Tumor Day. And just to summarize Prime Minister Narendra Modi's international visit, so first he went to Herat. Herat is a province in Afghanistan. Afghanistan's capital is Kabul. And then he went to Doha in Qatar. Doha is the capital of Qatar. And then he went to Geneva, Switzerland. The capital of Switzerland is not Geneva, it's Bern. Geneva, though, is the headquarters of World Health Organization. And Washington. Washington is the capital of United States. There he went to meet President Barack Obama. Then he went to Mexico City. Mexico City is the capital of Mexico. And then to summarize the Nuclear Suppliers Group membership and the efforts taken by India to get the membership of Nuclear Suppliers Group. Recently, Nuclear Suppliers Group membership meeting was held in Atomic Trade Club in Seoul, where there was a meeting held to discuss about the Nuclear Suppliers Group. And after this Prime Minister's visit to Washington and Switzerland, US President Barack Obama has extended his support for the candidature of membership of Nuclear Suppliers Group. So Obama is supporting India in the membership to gain the membership of Nuclear Suppliers Group. Similarly, Switzerland has extended its support to India for the membership of Nuclear Suppliers Group. So India is not yet a member of Nuclear Suppliers Group, but it will become the member of Nuclear Suppliers Group because Obama has supported, Switzerland has supported. But the only nation that is not supporting the membership of Nuclear Suppliers Group for India, the nation is China. China is not supporting this. So they say if India is the member of Nuclear Suppliers Group, then Pakistan must also be the member of Nuclear Suppliers Group, and that is not acceptable. Other point that they are giving is nuclear non-proliferation agreement. So they say India must sign the nuclear non-proliferation agreement before we give the membership to India. But then there has been instances when without signing of nuclear non-proliferation agreement, France has been given the membership of Nuclear Suppliers Group. So it can be there that India need not to sign the non-proliferation agreement, and still it will be given the membership of Nuclear Suppliers Group. Coming to the next point, Prime Minister addressed the joint session of US Congress, and this was during the visit of Prime Minister to the USA. And United Nations has recognized India as a major defense partner, which will pave way to bring it close. So United Nations has recognized India's defense. And University Grant Commission UGC has passed new regulation that enable male students to file complaints against sexual harassment. So till now University Grants Commission was only having regulation that would enable female to file sexual harassment cases, but recently there has been a provision, there has been a regulation using which male students can also file the sexual harassment case. And India and America will be travel and tourism partner. What does this mean? This means that all visa remittances will be quick this time, and they have also set up a new consulate in Seattle in US. so that all remittances, the travel and tourism would become easy between India and the USA. And India beats Laos 6-1 and hence qualifies for 2019 AFC Asian Cup qualifier. Coming to the next slide, Rajya Sabha elections 2016 were held. So every time Rajya Sabha elections are held, so 1/3 of the Rajya Sabha is re-elected every time. This time there were many people who were elected unopposed, but then there were 27 seats on which voting were to be held. So these 27 seats belongs to 7 states, out of which the states were Uttar Pradesh, Karnataka, Haryana, Rajasthan, Jharkhand, Uttarakhand, Madhya Pradesh. So these 7 states were have chosen these Rajya Sabha members. And just to tell you for the sake of knowledge, MLAs choose Rajya Sabha members. During these voting of Rajya Sabha, MLAs choose Rajya Sabha members. MLAs are the people who are elected by us during state elections, during assembly elections. Like in Uttar Pradesh, you can talk about Akhilesh Yadav has been elected as MLA, and there are other peoples as well. In Maharashtra, you can say Devendra Fadnavis is an MLA. So there are many people. Basically, chief ministerial elections, when chief ministerial elections are held, we choose member of legislative assemblies or MLAs, and these member of legislative assemblies then vote for the membership of Rajya Sabha or the members of Rajya Sabha, MPs of Rajya Sabha. So these MLAs have voted for the Rajya Sabha seats, and out of the 27 seats, BJP won 11 seats, Samajwadi Party won 7, Congress won 6, BSP 2 seats, and 1 independent. One independent was winner, independent or Nirdaliya winner was there in the Rajya Sabha elections. Coming to the next point, T. Haki is appointed as the head of Niti Aayog for Land Policy Cell. Niti Aayog, as we all know, is the replacement of Planning Commission, which used to decide the pay every 6 years. The pay used to be renewed. So Niti Aayog is the replacement, and the full form of Niti is National Institution for Transforming India. The government of India has joined Europe-led clampdown on tax evasion and corruption. There are in total 40 nations who are part of the group. So now European nations are actively participating in framing policies for tax evasion and corruption, especially after this Panama paper leak. So government of India has joined their hands. So there are a group of total 40 nations who will fight for tax evasion and corruption. And just because this point has come with corruption, so recently Narendra Modi visited Switzerland as well. So the motive was to talk about the black money that is in Swiss banks out there. So this was the agenda of the meet. And France is the host nation of 15th edition of UEFA European Football Championship 2016, also known as the Euro Cup, Euro 2016. So France is the host nation. This is a very important question and can come in any bank, any SSC exam. It is scheduled from 10th June to 10th July 2016. So 10th July 2016 is the final of the UEFA European Football Championship 2016. It has been hosted by France. Forbes has released a list of world's highest paid athletes, and out of that Cristiano Ronaldo has topped the list with earning of $88 million. Then Ujjwala Yojana was recently launched in Uttarakhand. Ujjwala Yojana is to give LPG cylinders to those households, those below poverty line people who still use a stove to cook their food, and because of the harmful gases and all, their digestive system, their health might be degraded. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi has decided to give them an LPG cylinder each to every below poverty line people. So Ujjwala Yojana is the Yojana wherein we give LPG cylinders to below poverty line people. And this scheme was recently launched in Uttarakhand, and this was launched by the Petroleum Minister of State for Petroleum and Natural Gas, Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan. You need to remember this name, Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan. And earlier this scheme was launched in Balia district in Uttar Pradesh on May 1st, 2016. And India has denied permission to Google Street View. Google Street View is a new kind of application by Google. This helps people not only navigate to streets, roadways, but they give you the realistic, holistic view of the streets, so that you know where exactly are we going, are we driving. But then Indian government has denied Google to the permission to launch Google Street View because of the security reasons, because their satellite, the Google satellites, the Google navigation satellites in space, will take pictures of each and every street in India to give that view. So that's against the security reasons. Next one is Mexico gave its supports for nuclear suppliers group, that we have already discussed. And Real Madrid forward Cristiano Ronaldo becomes the highest earning athletes of the year in the Forbes list. That also we have discussed. And International Tennis Federation ITF has banned former Russian #1 tennis player Maria Sharapova. This is very big news because she has been banned for 2 years. She cannot play tennis for the coming 2 years, and she has been charged seriously for doping. Doping is drug taking to play in a more, like, if your stamina, if your strength increases while playing because of certain drugs, that is known as doping. And 4 Indians have been featured in Forbes 13th World's 100 Most Powerful Women, and this is a very important current affair news. You need to remember the name of these women. First one is Arundhati Bhattacharya, who is the CEO of SBI. Then is Chanda Kochar, who belongs to ICICI Bank. And then Beacon founder. Beacon founder is Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw and Subhana Bharti. Subhana Bharti, Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw, Arundhati Bhattacharya and Chanda Kochar have been in the list of Forbes 13th list of 100 most powerful women. So you need to remember these names thoroughly. And the list is topped by German counselor, a very powerful woman, Angela Merkel. So that's all for the current affairs for the week. Log on to prepforexams.com for more. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to watch more. In case you are having any concerns, any doubts, any suggestions, please write down on the comment section below. We will be really happy to serve you out. Also, I am announcing that we are from this series launching a quiz contest. So just after you view this video, you need to attempt a quiz. That will help you memorize these current affairs much faster. So we will definitely help you learn, and we will improve our videos in the coming series. And next video launch is on the coming Saturday. Coming Saturday is on 18th June. Coming Saturday 18th June at night we will launch the video at midnight. So you can say that at 19th June Sunday morning we will launch this video. So thanks for watching. Please watch more, please learn more. Happy learning. Thanks.